Students. Today we are going to study a new writing skill named Analytical Paragraphs. Students, we are going to see how to write analytical paragraphs, its format with examples. So let us begin with analytical paragraphs. First of all, what is an analytical paragraph? What do you mean by analytical paragraph? Analytical paragraph writing. An analytical paragraph is a form of descriptive writing. What is this? It's a form of descriptive writing which is written on the basis of a given chart, graph, data, outline, clues, table, etc. Now, you will get a chart, graph, data, outline, clues, tables, etc. for writing analytical paragraph. It's a descriptive writing, okay? When writing an analytical paragraph, one should remember to describe the facts in the best possible manner and to cover the information provided. Now, students, when you are writing an analytical paragraph, you have to remember to describe the facts in the best possible manner. How we are going to describe the facts? We are going to describe the facts in a best possible manner. Then cover all the information which is provided to you in the question, in that graph or pie diagram, chart, anything. Okay. Now this for especially for the 10th class this year, you have to write paragraph has to be written in around 100 to 120 words. You have to write 100 to 120 words. So the paragraph must use clear and crisp language along with providing complete details of the chart given in the question. Whatever detail is given in the chart, you have to write properly in a clear and crisp language. There will be an internal choice given. Now here it is given according to the board that you will get internal choice. Right now they have given, maybe they will deduct or maybe it will be same. Okay, you need to attempt one question out of the two questions of analytical paragraph given as a choice. If you will get a choice, you will get two questions. You have to write 100 to 120 words. Word limit is 100 to 120 and question carries 5 marks and 5 marks question is there. Marks is 5. Now let's see the feature of an analytical paragraph writing. So point number 1. It describes the given chart, table, data, graph, clues, etc. Now in analytical paragraph, for an writing analytical paragraph, you have to describe. What you are going to describe? You are going to describe chart, table, data, graph, clues, hints, etc. Next point, it should be brief and comprehensive. Whenever you are writing analytical paragraph, you will give complete information. Okay, complete information you are going to give. It should state facts that are provided by the chart. Now it should state facts. It will show you facts that are provided by the chart. Next, it is necessary to make use of simple and accurate language. This is very important thing that you are going to use very simple language and accurate. It should be proper. Next point, it should mention figures and if it should mention figures and quantities appropriately. Whatever quantities and figures are given, you are going to write appropriately. Next, it is appropriate to use the same tense throughout the analytical paragraph. Same tense you are going to use for analytical paragraph. Next, no personal observation or response should be provided. Whatever is given in the question in the graph, only you are going to describe that. You are not going to give your personal observation, your response, anything. Okay? Next point. It would be preferable to use the passive form of the verb. Now, here it is given that you should use the passive form of the verb. Now, students, some useful tips are there for writing an analytical paragraph. So, for an introduction, you can start with the following phrases. You are going to start with the following phrases. Point number 1. The chart given above describes. Now, how you are going to start your paragraph? The lines are given here. The chart given above describes. The table suggests. The line graph shows. The data given provides an information about this. The pie chart illustrates, etc. So these are the way useful tips for writing analytical paragraph. Some more. Student, this is for giving introduction. These points you are going to use. Now second point is for describing trends. Use phrases and words like a pattern of growth, rapidly double, skyrocketed, striking, increase, peaked, soaring rates, decline, plummeted, leveled off, stagnated, fluctuate, starting to rise, starting to fall, drop, down, slightly, etc. So, while writing a trend, you are going to use these words. Third point, for describing quantities. In some chart, pie diagram, or table, you will get quantities. So, use various styles like 48% off. In this way, you are going to write 1/3 off, nearly 1/4 off, almost 80% majority, an average, twice as much, almost equal, twice as much, almost equal, the highest, the lowest, very close to 2%, roughly, approximately 5% off, just under 3%, etc. So, you are going to use this type of words. Next, for establishing a relationship or contrast. Now, sometimes you have to show some relationship or contrast. So, you are going to use phrases and words like relationship between, similarly, in contrast with, in comparison to, but in the opposite case. However, whereas, when it comes to as, opposed to, while, striking difference, noticeable difference, etc. You are going to use such words for contrast or relationship. Point number 5. Now, when you are going to conclude your paragraph, so when the conclusion and other connecting phrases use overall, subsequently, in all, in a nutshell, for the chart given, in short, striking changes, including, therefore, etc. So, you are going to use these words. Now, let's see the format. An analytical paragraph shall be divided into three parts: introduction, body of the paragraph, and conclusion. Only 3 points are there. Introduction you are going to give, then you are going to write the paragraph, and then conclusion. Everything in one paragraph. We are not going to make sub paragraph. Rarely it is that you are going to make sub paragraph. Otherwise, everything in one paragraph. So let us begin. Format. Introduction. Explain in one or two lines the subject of the graph given. Whatever is given, that you are going to explain in one or two lines, that is your introduction. Now body. Explain in detail. Now you are going to write in detail. Everything detail, whatever is given in the graph. Use relevant figures. Explain trends. Make comparison and contrast. You are going to make comparison or contrast also. Divide into sub-paragraph if required. Remember this. If required, then only you are going to make sub-paragraph, otherwise only one paragraph. Next, conclude the paragraph given. giving the overall view or summary of the paragraph. Remember this thing. You are going to write overall view, summary of the graph. Proper conclusion should be there. Now let's see some examples. First, this are you able to see? Look at this. This is the graph diagram. Graph diagram is made here. What is the question? The given chart shows the division of household tasks by gender in Great Britain. Write an analytical paragraph describing the chart in not more than 100 to 120 words. Now here you get a chart of household work done by male and female in Great Britain. So see this. Like this chart diagram, graph diagram you will get. Division of household tasks by gender in Great Britain. You are able to see vertically 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Now at below you will get two lines are there, male and female. Male for the red color, female blue color. Now in every graph you are getting one heading, that is below that you are able to see cooking, baking, washing up. First one. Next is cleaning, house, like this. Then gardening, pet care, care of own children, this way. Maintenance, odd jobs, clothes, washing,